So basically, I made 1,000 yesterday. To be exact, 1,272. 1,272.4. It's dollars. US dollars. 1,272 US dollars I made yesterday. I thought it would be 681 and it would stop there, but I didn't. I kept going, and money's coming in. Crazy. First time making $1,000 in a day. Insane. How many people in the world can say that they have made $1,000 in a day? And I get to say that. So I'm super grateful. And it does put a little pressure on me because now the pressure is on, because it wasn't even that difficult, as I say. It was just the right timing. Position myself the right way, and wham, 1,272. Or they say, as Chris Voss say, late night DJ FM voice. Woo. Yeah, today's a mild one compared to yesterday. Crazy shit. I love to say that one more time. Late night DJ FM voice. Woo! Sexy ass voice. Oh, also bought new shoes from Primark. I was going to steal them, you see, because I see there's no price tag on it. But upon thinking, I realized that if I steal them, even though I get away with it, that means in my mind, I think that it's not abundant. If I have so much abundant, why do I care to not pay that little bit of money? Now I pay money, despite making $1,272 yesterday. You know? I just have to prove my abundance. Also, charisma. That's what I need to practice. That's why I gotta realize that I have charisma in myself that I need to exude. Do I have to be a charismatic person? And really be the person that in my mind that I think I know I could do, but to put in a little bit work because of the underlying guilt of being loud, of being charismatic. I call it the immigrant struggle, the immigrant curse, because we are in such deep state of losing, you see. Before Bruce Lee came by, right, in the 60s, in the 40s, we were losers. Even though the Japan Imperial Army surrendered, we lost all that. There was no swagger. It's all survival. So shut the fuck up. That's what we taught. Shut the fuck up. Don't be loud. Don't be expressive. where people can see. It's like a finger that points up. Easier to break than the fingers that are suppressed inside. So $1,272 in a day. And when I am famous, because for whatever reason, mostly going to be because I'm starting to inspire a generation of Asian kids. That's what I wanted. To inspire the next generation of people like myself. But as I keep typing, I don't want anybody to miss this out. Even though nobody's watching, because, not now, maybe in the future. I don't want you to miss out, you see, because I say I want to inspire a generation of Asian kids just like myself to grow up to be what they actually want to be versus what their comfort is craving for them to be. Craving for comfort, CFC, resistance of it will make you riches. It make you be the person. It make you be a better person. Just because you're not expressive, just because you just go home, you just masturbate to hentai porn and you don't be loud and you be a good member of society, doesn't mean that you live a good life. You might not understand because you never had that. You never had the taste of the greatness that you might have. Hence, you just think that's you. You just think you're a loser. But no. It's just a situation. Your parents try to protect you, and in the order for them to protect you, they don't want you to be expressive, because in their generation, when they're expressive, they get beat the shit out of by the mothers. And their mothers and their dad get beat the shit out of when they express by the Japanese Imperial Army. Well, okay. I'm from Hong Kong, so it's about that. In China as well, right? Generation, or even Korea. Even in your Japanese, after the World War, right? After the World War, they're so suppressed that now they have to express themselves in another way. One way or another, you express yourself, whether it's through hentai porn or through being the man that you know, that you deep down inside know. Intuition is gut feeling that you understand that you could be better than you are right now. I want to inspire the next generation of Asian kids. But as I said, you don't have to be Asian. You can be Black, you can be Caucasian, you can be South American, you can be a mixed race, you can be Jewish, you can be a Buddhist, whatever. You can be a girl, you can be whatever gender you decide to name. You can be transgender, whatever gender you decide, whatever it is. If you are a dog and you want to, if you are a whale, if you are a dolphin and you can understand English, I want you to be inspired by me. But I just said Asian kids because that's deep in my heart. That I realized there's no role model, you see, until the last role model of real Asian role model, that in my opinion, right? Maybe there's other ones like Jackie Chan, all that stuff. People think they are, but they're still using humor in a way to, not saying don't use humor to make fun of yourself or make fun of the situation, but rather someone like a Bruce Lee, which is like, how many years ago was that? It was like 60 years ago. My bad, it wasn't 60, was it? No, it's like 70, it's a 69 when Bruce Lee gained prominence. So it was around, I would say, 50 years ago. And yeah, 50 years ago, man. It's crazy stuff, you see. And that's what I mean. the last alpha male, I would say, so to speak, lack of a better term. Bruce Lee was that guy, and after that, the closest could be like Jackie Chan, but Jackie Chan, I feel like she's using kind of like a laughing at himself. Not saying it's bad, not saying it's not funny to other people. I find it funny. I love it. I love making myself, but there's deep down inside of you that you don't want to conform. You want to be your own person. Most people are people pleasers. Like I was a people pleaser. I'm still a lot of things of people pleaser, but now I focus on the things that I want to focus, and hence that make me less of a people pleaser because I have other things to focus. Because my mental, my willpower, own takes precedence. Money takes precedence, so to speak, at the moment. So all my focus, all my RAS, I can't speak, I say the word. RAS, reticular activating system. So whatever you think, that is it. If you think your charisma, then you have charisma. So you think your career is charismatic, then you will have charisma. But you think as yourself you focus on how much of a loser you are, even though you have done things that other people might have done less, but they have the self-esteem, so to speak, growing up, that instill in them that even though they don't perform as good as you in terms of logically, but none of us logical. We're all emotional, irrational human. Doesn't matter how logic you think you are. When a fucking tiger is right in front of you, roaring in your face, there's no logic. It's instinct, meaning irrational. 1,272 in a day. Bang!